Welcome to Yes Offense. Trigger warning, disclaimer, whatever you want to call it. This podcast will feature graphic language about sex, race, violence, and anything else that might make people uncomfortable. However, this is a comedy podcast, and everything and anything talked about on it should be viewed as an attempt at humor. Like, if you hear anything on this podcast you don't agree with or like, please just turn it off. No one on here is a politician or actually affecting the way you live. So if you genuinely have a problem with anything said on here, redirect your energy at a real issue going on in the real world. Now let's get into the show. Okay. First time without an error in the whole time I've had this SIM card. I call it a SIM card.
The SIM card?
Yes. I pull it.
Pull it way too
almost
much.
net. Do you think so? You think I SIM hard? You see me do it?
SIM card.
I've SIM. Have you ever? Do you simp?
I don't know. Do I?
I don't think you do.
I don't totally understand it, to be honest.
I've known people who do. I think Chris Warren does it a little bit here and there. I'm not insulting him.
Is it weird that when we said a simp card, I was going to be like, you stuck Chris Warren in the fucking...
He's the go-to simp. I miss Chris Warren. That's one person. That's one person I will miss while I'm out here in the city.
Yeah, but he comes down here playing.
I know. I'll see him. He'll be on the pod soon, too. I got to get them on. Yeah. Anyway, welcome to Yes Offense, nerds. Fucking me, your favorite host, Alex Tomaselli. And out here in the city, because that's where I moved to. Yeah. I'm out of CT, but now I'm out here in the city.
We're done with CT.
We're done for now.
No longer CT Comics.
Yes. Well, I'm hoping. I really don't want to go back, so I just got to find a job.
Do we get kicked out of the group?
Every day I can't wait for the day I don't, not need it. I just, don't care at all about, Aaron. Like, not even that. Just getting, if someone's like, hey, do you have a spot? It's like, I don't, I still have that, habit. But I guess, I'm out. I've never gotten a fucking spot out of there anyways. You know what? Well, I'm leaving the group. I'm leaving it. And no one can. No, I need to go in there just to tell them when I'm back. Well, what?
Oh, true.
Yeah, no, that is what it is. Making fun of people. Anyway, guys, I'm out here with fucking Pete Angelo.
Yeah.
Former CT comic.
Yes.
Transplanted to
New York
Queen.
City.
Yeah, New York City.
Just another one of those assholes who just moves to New York.
Yes.
Before they're ready.
We're gentrifying, dude.
Wait, before already? No, I've been doing comedy a while. Never mind.
Yeah, you've been doing it definitely. I think I moved just at the right time. If not, I should have moved maybe a little sooner, but I think just at the right time.
Dude, it still boggles my mind. Oh, shit. It's January.
Yeah.
This is 8 years.
Oh, you've been doing it that long. Wow. Yeah. I'm 6 now.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I've accomplished so much less.
It literally just hit me that it was January. Because I was thinking when's my 8 years? I'm like, this fucking month.
Do you know the date?
January 28th.
Okay, because mine, I could pinpoint it, but I don't know. It's mid-January or something, but I just say January because I don't.
Yeah, mine's. I was like, you don't need to say the exact date.
I didn't give when I first started doing it, I was like, man, I don't. We'll see what happens, and then I just went forward.
I don't know why I kept doing it.
Well, I meant
I didn't think I had anything special to say. It's like now I get it. Like now I'm like, yeah, I like what I do now.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, what the fuck kept me going?
I enjoyed whatchamacallit. Obviously making people laugh, but I also like fucking I felt like I was made to just go to the diner with people. I know that sounds fucking lame, but after you all have a good show, it's like, let's go. None of my friends like to go to diners. They all like to go to fucking bars and shout at each other over Trace Adkins. You know what I mean? I can't do it. And you know, you've been there.
Yeah, I don't know. I really can't think of what kept me going when I started and I stunk.
I also
because I definitely didn't have I'm doing something I'm good. I'm like, no, it was fucking no, it wasn't at all.
You know what it is too?
It's not in hindsight.
No, you know what it is, dude, and you could agree. You went to an open mic and you're like, man, I suck, and then you saw 3 other people go up right after you who were like, if they have the balls to do this, you know what I mean?
I never. It was a long time. It was quite a long time before that thought came into my head.
Yeah, I'd say Yeah, I actually the first few mics I went to were with decent people. It was you, fucking Pat Oates, ran into John Carlo, Ish. That's where I met Ish. I met Ish at my first mic, and I think Katie at the time. Yeah, and it was and Catherine. It was all the girls who were really good were doing it then. And the ones who were still, a lot of them moved. So that's all I'm saying.
But like,
yeah,
like I can't even like, I the people that I can sort of think of. Like only a hand, like a couple of them still do it, and then like some just like a lot just stopped. A couple moved away, so it's like wild to think about.
Yeah,
about, like, the amount of people they've seen like come and go. Now
I feel like most of the people I started with are actually still doing it, which is some of it's good and some of it's disheartening.
Do you know what's going to happen to you and I now?
What?
Because
we're gonna bang?
No, yeah, gross.
And I got news for you. That means you.
That's fine with me. Anyway,
I feel like it's gonna be like fucking. People are gonna start asking us like, "Is this person good?"
Oh,
kind of thing.
I thought you were gonna, because it already has happened. If we're hanging out, they'll be like, "See you and Pete, huh?" And I'll be like, "No."
That's not what I'm talking about. That's not your fucking head. I hate when you bring that up.
Shout out to Al Christus, whatever. How do you Christakis? I don't want to mispronounce it, but
congrats
anyway.
on the engagement.
Oh yeah, shout out to them. I haven't seen them in I was trying to get them on the pod at one point.
Good.
Yeah, the fucking literally scheduling. They'd be out of town, or I just couldn't make it.
Oh,
up.
they're on
like Florida, LA.
They're about to go out again, but Al said they're going to be in New York first before they go.
Oh, word. We should hang with them. There's some cool cats.
Sure. And
I want to say too, just before we forget, R.I.P. to Artie Rob, man. That was a fucking. That sucked today. We found that out today.
Yeah, because I thought he had turned the corner or something. I thought like he was getting better.
Yeah, I felt bad. I never went to like check up on him or anything too. He was, and that dude literally fucking. There's so many times I'd be performing with Artie, and literally good or bad, he would always pull me aside and just be like, "Yo, so this is what you're doing right, and this is what you got to work on," and was like, I can't. Like he gave me just such good advice. Like one day I was at the Elbow Room, and I saw him. I bombed somewhere, and the next time I saw him was at the Elbow Room. Yeah, I forgot where. It might have even been at his bar out in Springfield, but bombed. And then I saw him again at the Elbow Room after he gave me a bunch of advice. And the advice was, it sounds stupid, but hearing it from an older comic is always good. He was like, "Yo, man, when you go up there, you got to stop doubting yourself. Like you actually have to be yourself on stage. Like stop all this bullshit in your head thinking about like, oh, are they laughing at the joke, yada yada." It's like, no, just go up there, be funny, be yourself. And I literally did that at the Elbow Room, and I saw him outside after, and he was like, "Yo, you're doing it. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you're working on crowd work." I see that, and it's literally from that point on, like things got better. And it sucks, man. Jay Stue and Artie Rob both gave me were there for me when I needed them and gave me good advice, and R.I.P. I miss them.
Artie was just like super, especially the last time, because like I didn't interact with Artie all that much. Just like, I had seen him obviously since I started, but like never like ton of interaction. And that's why I was like so surprised at the last one I did with him, when he I told him, I was like, yeah, I was kind of nervous, and he was like super like talking me up, and he was like mentioning seeing like how much work I've put in, and like all this stuff, like and just like talking to you like an equal. Is what was great about Artie. Like he talked to you like an equal, even though like nowhere near as good as him. Like I can't.
Yeah, dude. Artie would go off.
You can make any room just fucking crack up.
Artie did a thing too, and I'm doing this. I'm gonna steal it from him straight up, because I'm just waiting for the opportunity to do it. It's not a joke. Artie would do this all the time, though. He would literally come
get introduced as a fucking 5'9" white.
Yeah, no, not that. That I did that for him numerous times. I was like, all right, man, I'll do it. Funny lead in, but nah, dude, he would crush or have whatever, do his fucking set, have a great time, and end on a laugh, and then just pick up his drink and walk off stage. Like literally go to look like he's gonna do another joke, and then just walk off stage.
Not say anything.
Yep, and people would fucking go crazy because they were like, "Yo, he's leaving!" Like it was, and it was just always a good move, dude. And
but like he had a level of like cool
it's coming.
It is not. You do not.
You're right. Maybe not the cool, but I'm gonna crush so hard one day that I'm just gonna do that, and watch. You'll see. You'll all see. You haven't seen that bit yet.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying you already have school shooter vibes.
That is true.
That jacket's like real taxi driver. And
yeah, I gotta get a new jacket because I genuinely don't like this jacket anymore, and I want to throw it in a fire. But I got to it's it looks good, and it keeps me. It just looks good, honestly. It doesn't really keep me warm or anything.
I've never heard someone hate a jacket that they think they look good in.
Because I look good in it. There's a big, you know what I mean? I hate this jacket. I want a jacket just like it. It could be the same jacket even. I'd
Why
like
do you
that
hate
one.
this fucking jacket?
Damn!
What do you want from me? No. Yeah. Someone shitty gave me this jacket and I want to burn it, but it look at me, dude. I look good, and everyone on the street around here in Brooklyn, if I shaved my head, I'd be giving Major Travis Bickle.
Yeah.
Is that his name? Yeah. School shooter Travis Bickle. What else can I hit? What else? What other white boy? Do you want to watch The Joker after this?
No. Never.
Never again.
Never. Fucking 2.5 hours of my life I can never.
I really don't know how you hate that movie
is
so much.
goddamn fucking boring.
I fucking love that movie, dude.
It's like, hey, you know, Joker is the coolest villain in the history of villains. What if he was a fucking bitch?
What if he was lame? Yeah.
What if he
That's
was?
pretty funny.
What if he sucked?
What if he was a pussy?
It's like, congratulations, we made the lamest.
Yeah, it's true. That,
Hey, okay.
He's kind of lame.
Here's
but I
our,
like that movie,
here's our
man.
Batman. He just cries in therapy.
Is that was that?
No, I'm saying that's just like if it was a Batman,
yeah,
if it was
it's
a
true.
Joker,
I
it
get
was like him crying in therapy a lot.
Yeah.
And just like not doing anything cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I still
fucking
like
hate the fuck. Like, oh my god! Anytime I see that memes, like,
Literally me.
how do you make the Joker in 1980? Drop him in a vat of acid. How do you make the Joker in 2020? Drop him into society.
Yes.
Oh wow! What a deep fucker you are.
Yes.
Yeah, because there was no one crazy in any other fucking decade.
Yeah.
Like, things like. Fucking like get the also that movie takes place in like 1980 fucking
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
It's not taking place now. Fucking
Hit him with the. Hit him. That's right.
like,
Pete.
it's just like drop him into society. He was a fucking schizo. He had a fucking disease that made him laugh. Fuck you,
Oh, all my news got.
fucking cunts.
God damn it! I had all the news
And they're
articles
filming a
up just in
second
case.
one? Like what the fuck?
Yeah, with it, Lady Gaga, I think
Gaga,
left.
fuck.
She's in it still.
As far as I know,
Well, have you seen House of Gucci?
I will not.
I won't either, just because I saw the accent.
Everything
and-
about that movie looks like it would drive me up a fucking wall.
Yeah, even as an Italian, I like making
That
fun of them, but
reason is like a reason why I didn't want to. Like, what the fuck?
yeah.
Jared Leto should be fucking banned from movies.
For real, what he was in one good movie one time, maybe. Who what?
But
What?
I get he was in Requiem for a Dream, right?
Yeah, that's his. Yeah, that would be considered
I
his.
liked Lord of War.
yeah. Oh, I did. Never mind.
Yeah.
That's a good one. But that's Nicolas Cage's movie. I mean, Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Jared Leto's character could have been played by anybody. Had nothing to do with
Fair,
him.
fair.
He added nothing to that.
Yeah, it's true.
Literally
That
nothing.
is true.
In fact, he is way too good looking to play his Nicolas Cage's loser brother.
Fair.
I'm not. You know me. I like, Having said that, I've stared at a picture of Jared Leto and been like, his eyes mesmerize me, and I don't like it.
Yeah, well, he just looks like someone who's unpleasant to be around.
Yeah. Well, he's a cult leader too, allegedly. He's doing.
That's fine. He looks like like
The
don't I
eyes,
feel
dude.
like him and Russell Brand should have a fight to the death because there shouldn't be two of them.
Yeah.
Like, so they're too similar.
Russell Brand has had an interesting trajectory of career.
I prefer Russell Brand to Leto.
I don't know, man.
No, because I think Russell Brand like kind of embraces like, yeah, I'm like a British fuck
piece of shit.
Like yeah, kind of like Jared Leto's like, no, I'm an artist.
Well, now
be the
I don't know if have you looked up Russell
Oh,
Brand lately?
man,
He's all
fuck.
like fucking.
How have I not done this to piss people off?
What?
Because everyone always talks about Jared Leto being the worst Joker. I'm gonna be like Joaquin Phoenix.
No, oh yeah, you'll piss people. I actually pisses me off a little bit. I
Joaquin
hate
Phoenix,
Jared
great
Leto.
actor, but that fucking that role.
I
sucks.
disagree.
That Joker sucks. Like,
Whatever,
that
man.
Joker is like that Joker is gonna be the prison bitch for everyone else. No one's listening to that guy.
Yeah.
That guy was inspired by Joker to then just get his ass beat by Batman. That's all that guy is.
I never understood being inspired enough by a supervillain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they're not real.
I mean,
but
I can't even believe people are inspired to like the things people
by
are inspired
presidents.
by. Is,
Yeah,
just drive me nuts. Yeah, like
you're inspired by a politician. You're a fucking dork, dude. Loser. Were you ever in high school like, man, I want to get into like high school politics or anything? Those kids, I never understood them, and I swear I was always rude to them. Like if they came up and were like, "Hey, can you sign?" I'd be like, "Get away from me!" Get away from me. I would rather.
There has to be a student bar president. Like that's like I get doing that, but to like want to be like a career politician is like wow. I'm like wow, that's gotta be like, which is crazy. I do have friends who are in politics, but like yeah, I can't imagine. There's like, I don't know. It seems like shit.
Yeah.
It just seems like shit.
Well, I'd rather be a real politician than a fake politician too. That's the other thing.
What the fuck is a fake politician?
Well, they don't make money. The real politicians.
Oh, you want to be a crooked politician?
I'd be crooked as fuck. I couldn't be a cop.
You're real Ted Cruz.
I couldn't be a cop, and I couldn't be any law enforcement.
Dude, fucking crooked how? Because like I feel like cops that like. It's like not being crooked to be a piece of shit. Like that's your job.
I would no.
Being a crooked cop would like be like not giving people tickets.
Yeah. Well, but it would be like I would be like the guy from The Shield, but I would I would steal all the drugs and the money. I would do all that.
Doing that anyways.
Yeah. And I would die. I would get murdered.
Like that's like a crooked. To me, that's what a crooked cop would be. The cop who's like being good to people. I'm sorry, but I'm going to write a bit about this now.
Okay, go ahead. I'm happy to help. Yeah. No, dude.
That's what it is. Like it's a bad cop is the one that like. Yeah. Oh, you got weed? Yeah.
No, I would. That's the thing. I would go up to them, found a bunch of weed, be like, "So this house is going to go down. It's all mine." Or, we go to jail and it's still mine because I'll just take it. I don't really care. So flip a coin, figure it out. I'm going to let you think. And my body cam is turned off, so don't even try nothing because I'll light all you up in this car. And then then I take their stuff.
Be crooked cop just means fun cop.
Yeah. Or I'd be the cop who's like very nonchalant about everything. Like show up, be like, "What's the problem here?" And they're like, "This is this." I'd be like, "All right. You stand over there," and just like doing the bare minimum. You know what I mean? Just being like, "All right, he said he didn't take your thing."
No, okay.
All right, exactly. He said he didn't take your thing. You said he took it. What do we do here? We compromising? I gotta go. I got stuff to do.
The bare minimum.
The bare
minimum. we got it's just two dudes napping in a car.
Yeah, they're like, there's like a murder, and they're like, okay. We'll go.
They go there like, "Did you do it? No.
No.
Did you do it? No."
Is there anyone inside?
That's all it.
They start roping the place off before they even go in. Fuck that, dude. Yeah, I couldn't do it, man. I would be too tempted to just steal shit.
Really?
Yeah, I would just. Why not, man? Just take all that drug. Like I would try to get into Vice, like drug busts, real ones, and then when you bust into people's apartments and you find those big bundles of cash, it would take like 5 of those.
You just want to be a cop in 1980 fucking.
Yeah, you ever seen We Own the City on HBO?
No, but I know.
Yeah, I want to be that guy. What's his name?
I don't fucking know.
John Barenthal.
Oh, that's
Wayne Jenkins. Good? Yeah, dude. Anything John Barenthal's in is good.
Yeah.
That's the man.
Rules.
He's the man. He's got a sort of Sean Bean thing going on
where he dies in a lot of shit.
Yeah, a lot.
I think there's enough where he's alive. I would think.
Yeah, but
does he die in Wall Street or just go
yeah?
I couldn't remember if he went to jail or not.
No, he doesn't die on screen, but he dies. Like they say it. He's like he had a heart attack and he died. Oh. That's crazy. And you're just like, oh, he died. Baby Driver, he says, if you don't see me again, I'm dead. He dies. And then
Wind River, he's dead.
Wind River, he's dead. Sicario, tortured. Don't know if he dies, but I'm going to say probably.
Walking Dead, he dies.
Walking Dead. Dude, I fucking love John Barenthal. Hold on, now I got to go deep.
He died the Punisher.
No, he is the Punisher.
I know, but
John Barenthal, he was on Joe Rogan. He died. Just kidding. He didn't die in Joe Rogan.
I just like that. Like he was also like because he
Fury died.
They all fucking died.
Nope, not in The Accountant. That's a good movie. Shot Caller died.
In what? Shot Caller?
Shot Caller. You never saw that?
No.
Hold on.
I don't want. Hold on.
Shot Caller, dude, is you seen Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah.
Jamie from Game of Thrones.
Jamie Lannister.
Yeah.
Huh.
So he's the main character in Shot Caller, and it's about a fucking like a straight-laced lawyer guy who gets sent to prison.
I do know this one.
Oh, dude, that's a fucking sick movie. I love that movie. I watched it on a whim one day, and I really got into it.
Apparently.
I was, man. I was like, all these dudes in prison, I'm there. That's where I want to be.
You would do terrible.
I would not do well. I don't think I would at all. I don't even think my charm would get me far.
No.
Nah.
Absolutely not.
I think they would just get mad.
They're not big on charm. They'd be like, you smart ass fucking
Piece
bitch.
of shit. I don't think I'd be able to. I was able to make ex-convicts laugh.
That's fine. They're out. They're
Right, they're out. Yeah. Oh. I think so. I would be the opposite of what I do in real life.
Yeah, they can actually sleep on a bed and poop with the door closed. No, they're thrilled.
Yeah, I would just keep to myself and not try to fight anyone.
That's not possible.
I'll try so hard. I don't want to fight people, man. I don't have time for that. I'm frail. I stubbed my toe. I was out of work for a week. It was horrible, dude. My toe ballooned up. I want to, for the listeners, just in case you're like pussy. It's like
they're still saying pussy.
Yeah, whatever, dude. My toe was super fucking big. It was as big as my big toe. My pinky, not really, but my pinky toe was a fucking
new show coming to Netflix. Big toe.
Big toe.
It's just you hitting your toe against shit.
Oh my god, dude! Fuck. I'm tensing up thinking about it. Anyway, fucking whatchamacallit. I had something to ask you about fucking being out here, but I forgot what it was.
It's fucking.
You like it?
Sure, I do.
Good.
I do. There's always shit to do, and
think I'm gonna like it?
I have no idea.
Okay.
You might lose your mind.
I'm hoping not, man.
It's crazy.
What?
Shit's crazy.
Yeah, there are some nutty fellas out and about. I noticed that. I've noticed
every 4 feet
that the homeless are out and about. I ran into the same lady twice already. The next time I see her, I'll probably give her some
Did
money.
anybody pee while in the subway yet?
No. I actually,
fun.
the last time I was here, one of the last times, I've talked about it on the podcast, I think, I was crossing the street and there's this guy just standing on the Ave, just on the corner or whatever, and he fucking, I thought he was playing on his phone, and I got closer, it's just his dick in his hand out on the...
I had a lady taking a shit right in the middle of fucking like a 4-way intersection. It was fucking nuts. Just squatting in the middle of the crosswalk.
And it just
as we're
came
going,
out.
just taking a dump.
You watched it come out?
No, I wasn't going to fucking look.
I might have had to.
Yeah, those are the times on the subway and there's like a dude sleeping in the corner, and then like after a little time goes by, all of a sudden I saw like a thing of liquid coming down the subway, and you're just like, fuck. You know, he's standing up and he's peeing in the corner.
Oh my god, that's why. Yeah,
I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I don't like. That's the thing. I don't like thinking about that because every time you're anywhere in the subway, you're just like, fuck. You can't think about it.
Yeah. I mean, like, what's always wild too is the break dancers. We get on the
Just
subway,
getting right
it's
on
just
the floor.
wild.
Showtime.
Yeah, there was one the other day, like nothing. He was trying to do that hat flip from foot to his head and couldn't do it. Just like couldn't do it. And he was like terrible and like stopped and he get all mad because no one was giving him money.
Yeah.
He's like, not perfect. I'm like, well, I'm not giving you money. You didn't do a good job.
Did you ever see them when they bring their kid? And the kid starts dancing around.
No, I haven't seen kid dance.
That one's wild. Where I'm just like, oh man, dude, come on. It's just don't rob the kid of their youth. They're probably having fun. Who knew?
Having a great time.
No, they had a kid though doing the hat flip and everything one day, and I was like, oh word. And I didn't give them money because I'm poor. I don't have money to give you, my friend.
No, you just moved to New York. You have nothing.
No, I gave the taco lady $1 though. She was very nice to me. I felt it. Not in a sexual way.
Yeah,
You saw her, right? She's not, she's an older woman, but
your justification of this.
I'm saying
weird.
she's a homely looking woman. I'm trying not to say she's not ugly, but I'm trying to say I'm not calling her like a hot woman. I'm trying to say it's the opposite, but not in a mean way. Anyway, shout out to that bear
Damn, sluts.
for hooking up the tacos carnitas.
Yeah, that taco truck has the most insane hours. It opens at 10 a.m. and then it stays open until 6 a.m.
Just 4 hour break.
Yeah, and like because there's like eight people that like work at it. I think. Yeah, and like literally it was like fucking 4 o'clock in the morning one time, and I don't know why we were still up. Well, we're usually up in drugs, I'm sure. But like, I want food and like nothing's open. We're like, oh. So we went to walk to the Rite Aid, but it was supposed to be 24 hours and it was closed. But the fucking taco truck was still there.
Fuck yeah! I got to keep that in mind because. That is the one thing. I mean, obviously not one thing, but like where we're from, COVID really fucked up, like diners.
Yeah.
Like there's every 24-hour there's half the 24-hour diners you know of now, and in Connecticut, like I'd say even less. There's like maybe 10 in all of the state maybe that do 24 hours, and there used to be all like.
Oh, really?
20 plus, I think.
Honest, I didn't notice.
Really?
Yeah, because I only went to the same fucking diners.
Oh, dude, the one I used to live by in Middletown. I've gone there more than anywhere in my entire life, like restaurant-wise. And after COVID, they started closing at midnight, and they used to be fucking all night. And it's just disheartening.
Yeah, the one next to my house was never slowed down. They were still up to like fucking 4 a.m.
That is a good diner too. But they fucked. Anyway, out here that's what stinks too, because a lot of things just close earlier than what I remember before all that shit. From what I remember. Anyway, you're an Evil Dead fan, right?
Yeah, I saw the trailer for the new one.
So I didn't because I can't.
Looks fucking
I can't watch it. The trailer.
The trailer looks sick.
It's good.
It looks sick.
Who's directing it? Do you know?
No fucking idea.
Okay. I'm in there, dude.
But like it looked like I was like, holy shit, this looks fucking terrible.
It's in the city, right? It's in New York?
No. Scream is in New York.
Oh, that's right. I'm not excited for that though. That's a lot of
I'm definitely gonna watch it because like I'm gonna make fun of it, but
all right. Well, I'm there for the Evil Dead.
Evil Dead one looks. I was like, I couldn't believe how fucking good it looked.
Good. I saw the first one when I was out here before I moved. I saw the first one in theaters, and it was fucking awesome. Except the theater fucked me, dude. So you know how the screens are big. Obviously, you know how the screens in theaters are big, but you know how they're widescreen. They're huge widescreen. So I'm watching the previews in regular format. And I guess the Evil Dead isn't in theater format. So when the movie started, there was like 4 feet on each side of the screen that just scrunched and made it smaller. And then they played the movie. So it was just a fucking small ass screen. I'm watching the movie there. I was like, it was fun to watch it in the theaters, but I was like, this is nutty. That they fucked me. They should have said this isn't. They should have put me in a smaller theater, not a big theater. I mean. Took me out of it a little bit. Anyway, I'll go see. I played the video game too. Did you play the Evil Dead video game?
No.
Oh, it's fucking so much fun.
Oh, I heard it was pretty fun.
It's a lot of fun. Me and my boys play it. But no, Scream's in fucking New York. I'll go see it, even though Neve Campbell is.
None of the original cast of it, is it?
I think Courtney Cox is. She's that.
That's dead.
Yeah, Neve Campbell is just going off of '90s movies. You know what I mean?
How many fucking times though can they get this copycat killer of these 2 fucking teenagers who like plot this like meta fucking murder spree? Like how many times can that fucking happen?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we reviewed Scream on our old podcast, and we know how it is. Did you see the? Do you watch Terrifier and Terrifier 2?
I have not seen them.
Oh, dude, come on, Pete.
It's like I meant to. I just I don't know.
That's right up your alley.
Yeah, I know. I want to watch Terrifier 2 more than I watch Terrifier, because Terrifier, I heard, has like no plot.
It does. It's just
I heard Terrifier 2 is better.
It is, and it has more of a plot. But the first one it has a plot. It just veers off that plot about 30 minutes into the movie. Let's put it that way.
Not much of a plot. Then.
45 minutes in, it takes a hard left where you're like, oh, that's not how I thought this movie was going to go. And then it's like, it's because it does the thing where you're like, oh, it's the main character is the girl. and then you figure out the main character's the fucking villain. So that makes sense.
Yeah,
so.
fair.
But I would definitely check it out in order to see the second one.
I keep fucking meaning to.
You definitely like it. He's the new.
I don't fucking know why. It's like one of the things I was like, yeah, I will. Then just wait.
He's getting slotted up there with He's getting put up there with the big ones now. Watch.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You'll see.
Did you ever end up seeing Smile?
The new one?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Did you?
No, but then I found out what it was about, and now I want to watch it.
Oh, it's great, dude.
Yeah.
It reminds me.
Like,
of,
I don't know. Like none of the trailers, and it just like nothing grabbed me.
It reminds me of the heyday. It's rated R though, so it's a little more extreme. But it reminds me of the heyday of like The Grudge and The Ring when those movies were really big.
It sucked.
I'm just saying it gives you that. It's way better than those, in my opinion. I think Smile because those are remakes. That's the other thing too. But it just.
But also, they were like. I just thought they were not scary. I don't know.
When I was younger.
Smile like seems like it's more like it has like a psychological element to it.
It's so good. Like, it's just grim, bro. It's like fucking. When that movie ends, you're like, whew.
Because it also has like an It Follows vibe. I know the whole plot. I watched a video on it.
Oh, okay.
Because I have a weird obsession with like having to learn about like monsters and movies and curses.
Oh, so they showed you the thing at the end?
I don't know what else
I
still want to see it.
When that reveal, dude, that's all prosthetics too.
Yeah.
If you knew that, that's a fucking great. Dude, that when that thing pulls its face off, that is a crazy scene. I remember seeing that in theaters and being like, "Yo, this is goddamn, get me out of here!" Like, anyway, shout out to that movie. Did you saw Barbarian though?
Yeah,
that's my dude. That's in my
Smile. Barbarian better than Smile.
I think Barbarian's way better just because I'd say Smile's a little scarier. I'd say Smile has a more grim, and I already said that, but a very dark. There's no comedy. Like Barbarian has some comedic relief here and there.
Yeah.
Smile is a very, very just descent into madness. Yeah. It really is. It's pretty good though.
It feels like there's been like a lot of these movies that kind of seem like they were made very similarly. That are like kind of came out with like those two, Malignant.
Was wild.
It was just bonkers. It's like it's one of the ones I'm like, I don't like if someone said it was like good, I'd be like, I don't know.
I enjoyed it. That's what I tell people.
I don't know if it's good.
Yeah, it's just so wild and zany.
Yeah, just like watch it. Just watch it.
I'm
not gonna watch it.
Completely different with Barbarian is I really like Barbarian. I think Barbarian is like I would argue that is an objectively a good horror movie, whatever you want to call it, movie. It's fucking awesome. Guys, go check that one out. Justin Long is the best answer to a phone call in any movie ever. I was thinking about getting that for a drop one day, but it might be a little too much. Anyway, guys, check that one out. Yeah, man, I wish I had my fucking. You hear about Jeremy Renner?
Yeah, he got run over by a snowplow. His own snowplow. What was that?
I was trying to find.
It said like he's freeing a pedestrian from a
helping
car.
stuck family member when he was run over by a snowplow.
By a snowplow. A snowplow. It said like there. It said yeah, it's fucking nuts.
He's alive and somewhat coherent, but he can't. He was like
getting hit by a plow. That's kind of fucking.
Dude, that has to be just fucking.
Like, how does it not like rip your fucking legs off?
Yeah, he's pretty strong. How
did it hit him? Like, how did it? Like, it's so weird.
I fuck with Jeremy Renner, dude. Even though Hawkeye is lame, I really like Jeremy Renner. Did you ever see?
Cool.
What's that? He's kind of lame. He doesn't even have you know how Green Hornet's Hawkeye in fucking DC. Yeah. At least Green Hornet has that arrow that has a boxing glove. That shit. I don't know why that makes him so much cooler than fucking.
Because you're a fucking dork.
I am, dude. Oliver Queen's a privileged bitch, dude. Yeah, I don't like him.
He's like
Batman with a boner.
Batman's fucking story.
And he's got a. I hate when they
on an island for a while.
I hate when people don't know.
Hawkeye is just like he's like, oh, I'm just a badass with a bow and arrow. I didn't need some fucking dumb fucking tragedy backstory.
Sure. I still say. It's just because Jeremy Renner, I fuck with him. But he got hit by a snowplow, and that's. I hope he gets better. It doesn't seem like he's gonna be getting up to do stuff anytime soon. Didn't look good. Anyway.
That's another story? Or you're dealing with it?
No, that was I don't. Chris D'Elia got in trouble. Is still getting allegations.
I was
against
watching
him.
the documentary on him.
Yes, I saw that. Some of that too.
That dude does some good shit.
I know. I turned it off. I think halfway through because I was like, "This is just a lot of phone conversations." I just want to. I want more stuff I already didn't know about. I felt like I knew all this stuff.
I keep looking at Chris D'Elia. I'm like, this guy's weird looking.
Yeah, and I know numerous women who have said he's very attractive, and I've like hot, and I've looked at them and been like,
weird looking.
Yeah, he's not only weird looking. It's just
he looks creepy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just someone who doesn't do drugs or alcohol. The evil went somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
The evil just seeps out of it. I don't know. He does look. He looks greasy. That's what it is too. He's just a greasy looking dude. And as someone who has like bad facial hair and like, me personally, like I just don't. I look at him.
I didn't
like,
think you were talking about me. Don't worry.
No, I didn't. I was saying just in case.
Great facial hair.
You know, I'm not saying it's the worst. It just doesn't connect right here.
For the listeners,
It doesn't connect.
Yeah, that little drop off works. Actually, you should just like cut the.
I know. I was thinking about.
Just him. You kind of look like R.A. the Rugged Man.
Thank you. He's a gifted musician. That dude's fucking real. He's been around forever.
Yeah.
Somehow is not. I guess
I saw him with me and Vec went and Red Baron, shout out, rest in peace. Open for him.
Where's everyone dying, man? People really do just die. You know,
that's kind of how life works, dude.
It's just like you don't.
I'm sorry to tell you.
You don't think about it, and people just be dying, man. It's just literally you're hanging out one day and then they die. It's crazy. Yeah. I don't get it. I don't like it. I don't like
it.
I just hope
needs to step.
I hope I get taken like swiftly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I hope, like I'm actually watching the second one right now. But in Final Destination at the end, when the guy gets hit by the sign.
Yeah.
He like doesn't see it. He like does, but he doesn't see it.
Yeah.
That's how I think I'm gonna die. Like someone's gonna be like, "Look out!" and I'm gonna turn, and like a bus is just gonna. Or this is the most plausible way I'm gonna die. I was talking to Lila Sparks about this today. Is I'm gonna be just like in line somewhere, waiting in line. It's gonna be taking a while, and I'm gonna like look around the line to whoever's in charge and be like, "Hey, what's the just keel over and die."
Yeah, that'd be that. In a bit of anger.
Yeah, in just a minor spurt, and it's just gonna send the blood into my brain too fast. It's gonna.
Yeah, I could definitely see you dying that way.
Yeah, I think, and I'm not okay with it, but I don't think there's much I can do about it except try to calm down more in my life, and I've been doing that. So.
Yeah, New York will help with that.
I know, man. I'm already stressing, figuring out how to make money out here. It's only been a day though. It's only been one day, and technically my shows I do should make me enough money to live out here for now. Anyway, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Let's run this into the fucking. I've been doing pods for the last not because of you. I just been. Oh, that was it. I knew. I found it. Fucking. Did you ever? This is movie heavy podcast, guys, because me and Pete haven't seen each other in a while, and we used to do a podcast called Pete and Selli Do the Cinema. Bother Pete about it so we could start it again. Anyway, fucking. I did 3 podcasts this week. I don't know even when this one will come out.
Other people's?
No, 4 actually now that with other people's, because I've been trying to bank them for when I came to the city just in case things get fucked up. So I'm like zonked out, but I got plenty of subjects to talk to you about. I found another one. This is again movie related. It just keeps it's lining up that way. You ever see the original or the 1980s Romeo and Juliet?
80s ones?
Yeah.
The ones where the 2 actors are suing them.
Yeah. Yes.
I did see that headline.
That's why. Well, fun fact about Alex Tomaselli's life is in high school, our English teacher showed us that film, and we all saw that chick's tits at, I guess, of age, right?
No, the whole thing is that she wasn't of age.
She's not of age, but how old is she in the movie?
The character?
Yeah. She like 15?
Yeah.
Because that's how old we were when we watched
That's how old the actress was.
Yeah. We
That's
didn't
the
know
problem.
that. I know this.
Yeah, but
I didn't know
wasn't-
this at
you
the
were
time.
15, so
I know.
it wasn't
we
a
were
problem
like,
for you to
wow. And then when I grew up, I was like, that chick was, what the hell, man? And like, I've never gone back, but I remember seeing that in high school and being
I
like,
think
they just showed us tits in school. And now I found out it's underage tits in school. Technically, for us, doesn't really matter in school, but it's not good. I've been traumatized. Oh, I'm fine.
Are you?
I mean,
Could you root back all your issues to fucking
not there. I can actually, dude. It's weird. I can actually root back my issues to fucking like 6th grade. I can figure.
I wish I could fucking root
not like
where
root
my
them, but
issues
like
are.
that's when I
Where
started.
my issues starting.
That's when I started having like whatever bouts of sadness, anger, or whatever. I started getting down on myself. You remember that when you were like, wow, I used to be so happy and joyful, and then you get your heart broken like one time, and then everything.
No, I don't know, elementary school. I had problems. I had a lot of problems.
Oh, yours go even deeper.
Yeah, I don't know where they all stem from, to be honest.
Okay.
What comic was listening to that has this bit about like you haven't done like you are going to be responsible for your child's worst moment, and it's something you haven't done to them yet. I can't remember who it was. It's such a great bit about like you'll be in their courtroom hearing and be like, "Yep, that's it. That's what I did."
That's how Dahmer's dad was essentially. He was like, "No, I just wanted to be help you." And it's like, if your kid wants to look at dead shit, maybe be like, "Hey man, let's try something else. Let's just do something else, anything else besides that."
No, sorry. That's just. Do you ever like see someone posting that's like just like real shitty, and then a Boston comic posted this like really bad joke, and it has so many fucking views on TikTok. It's insane.
It's okay.
Just because it's people like arguing whether or not the joke was too soon.
Oh.
It has 174,000 views.
Oh, it's just people arguing under it. Those. How many likes?
2,519.
That's all right.
Yeah, but out of 175,000 views.
Yeah.
No,
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. The likes compared to how many times people viewed it. Yeah. I mean, I have my only joke on there has 7,000 views and like 1,000 likes.
See,
but I'll take it. And I'm happy for it.
Oh, that's good.
I know. That's what I'm saying. His though is like way worse ratio.
This is also on TikTok, so it's different. I don't know.
Still.
But I don't know because mine like does a lot better on my one video did a lot better on TikTok than did on Instagram.
Yes, I gotta.
Like it's like 10,000 views on TikTok, but like probably
my friend, she's offering
I cannot
to
figure out how the fuck these things work.
I have a friend who's offering to run my TikTok and shit, so I'm gonna have her do that at some point.
Well, if it starts working, let me know.
I will. It's a girl, and I'd much rather her do it than me. I hate this shit, dude.
It was just like this joke the guy just did. And did an open mic was that he's such a bad gambler that when the Bills player went into cardiac arrest, he immediately put a bet on whether or not
that's not good. That's not a good bit.
Good joke at
that's
all.
not a good joke.
Like if people like something like 2 cents, like this is bad.
It's just a bad bit.
It's bad, but he also delivered it really terribly.
Is there a good reaction?
No, the people like not really.
Oh, okay. Then
Had
yeah.
a reaction, but like again, it's still. Like,
I mean, dude, how
people
many?
like too. So like it's just wild to me that like these people will post clips.
I mean, dude, how many? I'm not going to name names.
bad.
How many clips have I sent you of certain comics just doing material at a show too? Some of these are at shows, no laughs, nothing.
Yeah.
And they post it and are like, doing my thing, and you're like, dude, you didn't. The thing you're showing people isn't the thing.
Not your thing.
It'd be like you show your sports reel of you just fumbling the ball. You know what I mean? Like this is me doing football, and every time you're getting tackled and you're dropping the ball, and they'd be like, "Yeah, we're not gonna. You're not on the team." That's the only. I was talking to someone else about that, where they're like, "Yeah, stand up's really weird of how it's not like." I don't understand the lineups, and they're like, well, people do this and people do that, and it's schmoozing and this, and I was like, so if you were gonna put together a pickup basketball team, would you just get anybody, or would you go for the best people you know of, or who you know of in that group? And they're like, And they like didn't know what to say, and I'm like, exactly. So you explaining why people get other shit over certain, like, suck a dick. It's because there's weak people working with weak people.
Yeah.
It's that simple. It's like I could have the best lineup, or I could have a really shitty lineup, which is a lot of what CT Comedy does, and why I didn't want to be there anymore. Because and as much as I like some of the people on some of those lineups, it's like, yo, come on. Some of you have literally been on the same lineup at the same 5 different shows, and yeah, love you guys, but you guys are whack. I don't care. Take it personally. I do. You know, it's funny. Like 6 months from now, I'll be like, I don't understand why people like, I haven't said anything to anyone that's mean, and it'll be someone listens to this or some shit and be like, you fucking prick. So don't take it too personally. I'm ranting, and it's all jokes.
We left because of you.
We did because of you listening, and you know who you are. No, it's a lot of different variables.
All of you.
No, it's a lot of different variables, but it is a lot of CT Comedy being very inconsistent and shitty.
Yet they think they're. I don't know. For some reason, they think they're killing it.
Dude, I mean,
It's
you've
like
seen
5 people are killing it. The rest of you are not.
Yeah, we've seen people getting boisterous in the Facebook groups, and
Just in general.
it's just oh yeah, dude, it's odd.
It's like those there's a group of people. They're killing it.
I'd say
They're
the same
kicking
thing
ass.
about Rhode Island and everything outside of Boston. There's certain scenes, like let's say like Worcester and Rhode Island, where you're like, oh, the people who do it out here who are about it are cool, decent people, and then you meet the open micers, and you're like, everyone who's good should move, leave that state, leave Rhode Island, leave Worcester.
I still have a complex. Like I'm still like, I'm still an open micer, right?
Oh yeah, no, technically.
I'm always
an open micer.
I'm always like curious about like when you can even call yourself non-open micer when you headline a lot.
Yeah, or I'd say when you're past it, numerous clubs, you can definitely be like, oh, I'm a comedian.
So one more and I'm good.
Yeah, I need at least a few. I consider myself a comedian on the fact that I do get paid to do comedy, from time to time, more than any regular person does. You know what I mean? That's how I sort of look at it, and I do it all the time. So why would I consider myself a comedian now? There's levels to it. Like I'd say I'm a high functioning open micer, whatever you want to call it. Like just, I can do that. But like, I don't know. There's certain people when they say, I'm a comic, you just kind of shake. You go, you do this 3 times a month, and you don't do shows. And when you do, it's because you booked it, and it's it just is what it is. Or you're partnering with someone who booked it. It's fine. That's my favorite. I got mad shows, and it's all your own shows. Anyway.
Yeah. I got mad shows. Here are my dates. Those
here
are
my
mics.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one too. The open mic as a date is like, oh god. Have you? And listen, I do love this comedian, so I'm not going to say his name just in case he listens. But have you seen the comic we know who puts laugh tracks in his Instagram? No. I'll show you after.
Okay.
And it won't. I don't think it'll personally surprise you like that, but it's disheartening.
Do I like them?
Yes.
Oh, do I like their comedy?
Maybe a little bit. And we both like this person. It's just when you see it, you'll be like, oh my god. And if this person's listening, I love you, but you should stop doing that ASAP because everyone knows about it, and it's not good. Regular people know about it too. Like they can tell it's not real laughs, and I don't know why you're doing it. I don't get it. But I don't want to say their names. I won't call them out. Should have reached out.
Wrap this podcast up right now.
I didn't get to see them. I didn't get to see them before I left. I meant to pull them aside and be like, "What are you doing?" But you'll understand.
Wrap this podcast up.
Hold on.
Real bad.
I'll just pause it. Hold on.
Oh, all right.
I just paused it and told you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never watched one of his clips.
I was just saying it. I didn't. Well, I've seen his clips, but someone sent it to me, and I was like, "Oh man, come on, dog. What the fuck?" Anyway, so that's what CT is. The comics I love are losing their minds, and the comics I don't love are working together. It's fucking great. That usually always cancels itself out eventually, so that's what I enjoy watching happen. The shitty people go with the shitty people.
Yeah, but like, there's only so many places for them to go.
I know. Well, and CT's small too.
Yeah,
so also why I don't. I'm hoping once I get out and about out here, I can find a fucking nook. You know what I mean? What? Oh, go back up to West Mass. Shout out to the Nook. I do miss the Nook, but that was a drive. I don't miss driving there.
As much as I love, Joey and everyone, I've never been like, I miss this venue.
I was just trying to be nice. I don't actually like. They have good sandwiches too. Actually, though I do. Now you know what? I do.
It's a cool fucking spot.
They shout out to the Nook.
I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just jaded and bitter now.
Oh yeah, and well, again, we've seen, dude. I've seen the lineups, people, and I know they reach out to book these lineups, and I'm like, the fact that I've never even gotten a courtesy anything is insulting. So I'm like you, but I mean, I feel like you have more reason to be upset, but yeah,
I have every reason.
Yeah, I've also had a thing too where I've had people be like, oh, well, you book a show and you don't book the people who book shows. And I go, do the people who book shows book only people who book shows? And they go, no. And I go, so why the fuck should I book them? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't go out of my way to, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. It's like, that's sort of implied when I work with you in a way. Like, not implied, but like, it means that I like you. Yeah. So I probably want to work, but there's certain, it's just weird, man. I've heard that rumor around where people are like, yeah, it's because you book a show and you don't book other bookers. And I'm like, well, why would I? They don't.
How many are there also that are actually running?
So I'm saying
shows.
Fucking A, man.
Just because like people like run a couple shows at Elbow or something like that doesn't mean like they're quote unquote bookers.
Oh yeah, shout out to Elbow running the mics on a Saturday now. That's fine. It's cool.
That place is fucked up.
A mic on a Saturday night where there used to be a paid show. It's crazy. It's almost as if the two guys, Mike Massaro and Mustafa Musa, who got taken off that gig, were doing something right, and it got ruined. That's crazy. That's so crazy, you guys, that like bad people take over venues and run them into the ground. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That's fine. It's the state we're in. People can steal rooms. People can fucking fuck each other over, and you guys will work with them, and that's where we are. Anyway, I'm sure nothing really will change out here, but it's more spread out.
There's more places to go.
Yeah, I'd rather do that than stay in the one place where everyone seems to be somewhat of a scumbag. So, listen, if you're listening to this and I've had a conversation with you in the past month or two and I seem to have liked you, I still do. All right? Having said that,
he's lying.
There's other people who I really wish would walk off a cliff, but it is what it is. I just, you can't, I don't like to think that way. I don't like to put negative energy out into the world.
That's a lie.
I don't like to, Pete. I just sometimes someone says something and I turn to them and go, you should drown yourself. And, they take it the wrong way, even though they said something stupid. When you say stupid shit, people should call people out, and that's, anyway, it's fine. I'm hitting like 10 different situations right now. It's fine.
I know one of them. I don't know what the other one.
I know. The other one's actually one that's been solved, and it's fine. It's just certain people say dumb shit, and then I say, you're an idiot, and they go, you're so mean to me. And I go, you said dumb shit. And then we're friends a year later. Shout out to those people. Anyway.
Shout out to those people.
What other quiffs could we get in about CT comedy? Anything? Without using too many names?
I haven't seen anything disparagingly bad lately. So
it's been a little quiet on that front.
It's nothing.
It's a little quiet on that front. I'm sure eventually someone will pop off and some new kid will say the N-word at a mic, and time goes on. Time goes on. Some kid. Shout out to this kid too. I don't know his name, but we're at the Nook, right? And everyone's doing. This kid is actually having a decent set. He's a brand new comic, and he goes up and he goes, have you guys been getting into this adult porn? And everyone in the audience was like, what? And he's like, adult porn, and we're all like, that's the only porn you're supposed to. That's where you start. You don't start. What? And dude, he had a horrible bit about it that he worded horribly, but afterwards everyone was still just sitting there like, this dude just said he's an adult getting into adult porn. Why was there a period? It was so confusing.
So fucked.
Yeah, my lady was with me, and we were both doing math with each other. We're like, if you're pedophile. This plus this equals you're a pedophile.
He really liked the Romeo and Juliet movie.
He has it on DVD. Actually, he has the VHS, and the VHS is like scratchy on that one part, because they rewind. Pause or rewind it. Hell yeah! Shout out to the people who get that joke because you're old.
Don't
like
forget
me.
to take your arthritis medication.
I don't miss VHSs.
No.
Or you know what? I do miss DVDs though, just because of the like random. Yeah, dude.
features?
Some of those were cool.
Yeah.
Commentary.
I used to love commentary tracks.
How high?
I don't think I ever watched the commentary track or How High.
It's so fun. It's just Redman and Method Man smoking weed.
Yeah, of course.
While watching, and there's one part where Method Man's like, "Yo, so this next scene, the dude honestly, man, I'm so fucked up. I forgot what I was just talking about." It's so funny. And there's one part, the twins,
Yeah.
the movie who are like, "We're virgins," and like, there's a part where like Method Man's like, "Yo, this one chick on the right, man, I was like trying to spit some game at her, but she didn't want none of that, man. She was acting all like up and shit." And Redman's like, "Oh, that chick, yeah, I hit it like a few days earlier." And he was like, "Oh, word, that's what's up." They just went on about their day, and I was like, "Yeah." I think he even said both of them, and I was like, "Yeah, it's the man, dude. Redman's the man, dude." That's my spiritual rapper. Black guy from New Jersey. Nah, that's my dude. I think Redman inadvertently got me into feet. Like women's feet.
I assume
Obviously. Like I already knew I liked women's feet, but listening to him, I was like, yo, this dude, he's made it cool in the 90s, so I'm going to fucking steal that shit. And be like, it's cool because Redman told me it was cool. Anyway, that'll be the name of the episode. Yeah, so women's feet, CT comedy sucks. Movie talk, that's what we talked about this time. Barely women's feet. I didn't really talk about women's feet that much.
Please don't.
You don't like women or their feet.
I just don't like you.
You don't like feet?
I just don't like thinking about you having
don't like
sexual thoughts.
You don't like the thought of me having a woman's foot in my mouth?
No.
It's happened.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
I'm sure it has.
It's.
And I'm not happy about it.
Yeah. I'm not happy. I'm not disgraced or anything. I just.
So Tarantino played no part in it?
No. I actually found out, though, I watched Dusk Till Dawn again, and I was like, oh, this is. Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
I'm planning on showing along that one.
Yeah. That's like objectively like one of the hottest scenes ever. Just, Salma Hayek just walking out is hot enough. It's like, God damn. Anyway, not a lot of drops in this one.
Damn, sluts.
Anyway, what do you got to plug, Pete? We're at the end.
Oh, just fucking follow me at Metal Pete Comedy on Instagram. And then as far as shoes, I mean, I'll plug on Mike because I'm hosting it.
Oh, yeah.
But every Tuesday at 6 p.m., I'll be hosting this mic that I cannot remember the fucking name of the fucking venue of.
Well, I'll be
I'm
there.
a real piece of fucking shit. And I am stalling because fuck you.
You're good.
It's at Alphaville in Brooklyn. Pure Chaos. Me and Brett Gordon are going to be co-hosting that. And then the 18th, Kinsman Brewery.
Oh, yeah.
Back in Connecticut. So
Yes.
all you Connecticut
And that
fucks
lineup's fire, dude.
who want to see me, the 23rd, I'm hosting a show at Rose's R&R Bar. And that lineup is going to fucking rule because I got Alex on it.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
Katie Arroyo, Derek Furtado, Aaron Kaplan, and DJ Collins. And it's going to be fucking sick. It's at 10 o'clock on a Monday, so we're going to get like...
Oh, Aaron. I was supposed to say I know Aaron Cat.
Yeah.
I was like, I'd fuck with Aaron Cat.
We're gonna
I'll
get
see him in a
weird.
minute. I'm excited. You guys know me. I'm Selli on Instagram. All S's, no spaces, I at the end. All lowercase. Also, follow the podcast at Yes Offense Podcast on Instagram. And again, Kinsman Brewery, January 18th. Be there. It's 18th, right? I just said that. Yes, 18th. Be there with Pete, Ish Gupta, Chris Warren, Lila Sparks. It's going to be so much fun. That's a fucking great lineup of cool CT comics. Yes. And whatchamacallit? Fucking. Also, Powder Hollow Brewery that same weekend, the 21st, with me, Kitty Reynolds, Pete Eckenroth, and Lemaire Lee. It's going to be so much fun. And please come out to that one if you really want to support, because it'll help me pay my rent. And then it's crazy too. I used to have a venue that used to pay my rent, it's crazy how, anyway, it's moving on. That's coming in the future. Whatchamacallit? I have a bunch of other dates. Honestly, I don't know when this is coming. Those are the two major ones. I don't know when this one is coming out.
Oh, shit.
Compared to... I know. I just do... Hold on, let me see one thing. Yeah, I think that's... I have one other thing, and oh, guys. That's what I always forget to say. Please share the pod around. Just tell your friends about it. I really appreciate it if you do. Just play it in the car when you're driving your friend to their abortion or something. She's having a bad day, and you play this and she hears the damn sluts thing and she goes, "That's me." And then she wants to listen later. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm asking. Book me. And if you want, I'll literally come anywhere and do a show and bring a crew. Just DM me and we'll sort it out and put the deals together, see what we can do. And I think that's it for me. I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah, guys. Just follow me on Instagram. Check my stories. I'll be out in the city doing spots. I'm just getting my feet on the ground here. So, should be fun. Thanks, Pete.
No problem.
See you, nerds.
Later.